generally equate morality with universality, meaning the more people something affects, the better it is. It's better to save 1,000 people than it is to save one person. It's better to do something good for all of humanity than it is to do something good just for your people or your family. It's worse if you're hurting a large number of people than just a small number of people. People have philosophized over the centuries whether or not it's better to save one person in a boat who is your family member or to save an entire boat full of 300 people. What's better, saving one family member or 300 strangers? In general, we like to think that objectively, it's better to save the more people than it is to save the less. And it's only subjectively that we feel closer to that one individual than we do to the larger picture. But I think that there's something more profound about that subjectivity, about the fact that we feel close to these family members and we don't necessarily feel the need, even though logically it may seem like we should be saving a larger amount of people. The Chafetz Chaim had a very, very profound idea. He said that in general people, when they go through life, they think that they can save the world. When they're younger, everyone feels they can save the world. They come to a point in life they realize, wait a second, maybe I can't save the entire world, so let me focus on my people, my nation, the people that I most associate with. After they realize that necessarily won't work out, they think maybe I can do something good for my community. And then when they realize that, you know what, even helping an entire community, that's something that is way beyond any individual's ability. So they come and they try to focus on their family. By then, usually it's too late. And when they realize, when they get to an elder age, that really, you can only save yourself. The Kohen Gadol, when he goes into the service of Yom Kippur, when he's representing the entire Jewish people, he focuses on this idea. The Kohen Gadol 3 times throughout the service says vidui. He stands there and he says that I've sinned, or that my nation has sinned, and that my family has sinned. But if you look at the order that he does it in, he at first says, I have sinned, I have done wrong. The next thing he speaks about, on the next korban, he says, my family has sinned. I am now standing here and I'm disavowing the sins of my family. And then he focuses, only after speaking about the tshuva, the repentance for his own sins and his family's, can he then move on to be speaking about the sins of all of Am Yisrael. He realizes that the circles, in order to accomplish representing the entire nation, saving the entire nation, you have to first focus on yourself, then focus on others, and then you can finally reach the point where you're able to be universal. The reason why is not because we don't care about the rest of the world. That's not why we focus on ourselves first. But if we really want to learn how to fix the world, we have to focus on fixing ourselves. Because speaking about fixing the world is not going to do it. You have to learn how to do it through focusing on yourself. If you want to care about others, it's very nice to speak about caring for the entire world. But if you don't know how to care for your family every single day of your life, then you're never going to be able to learn how to care for others. Therefore, the learning process goes that if you want to be both moral and universal, you have to go within the process of focusing on fixing yourself, focusing on self-introspection. Only then learning how to care for others through your family. Then you can focus on saving your people. And from there, once you learn how to be altruistic towards your people, you can then focus on being a universal person. That is the message of the Kohen Gadol, how universality is only reached through the morality of the particular individual. Shabbat Shalom.